Scorpio, welcome back to Gold Soul Tarot. So this is your December reading. Again, this applies to Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Mars, you can check. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, comment, and check out your Moon, Rising, Venus, all that. I think you know. What else am I forgetting? Cross Watcher. Just kind of apply vice versa. Let's see what's going on. Let's see. King of Swords, air energy, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. You could have some air in your chart. This doesn't feel like you, okay? This feels like somebody else. So there could be an air sign. Someone has air in their chart around you. Four of Swords. Someone maybe you're not talking to, or you were not talking to, okay? Because whenever I get the Four of Swords, that's my falling back card. That's not really talking to, not really dealing with anyone, trying to rest and regain your energy after a tough period of time. So if there was a situation with somebody where you weren't talking to them, you weren't dealing with them, you fell back from them, you still could be. Temperance. There's some sort of, like, okay, let's do this equal give and take. There's some compromise or some solid or standard ground that's met between the two of you. All right. Sag energy. Okay, this can be seen as meditation, needing to center yourself, but an equal give and take relationship. So some of you reconcile relationships during this eclipse season. Yeah, see? Six of Pentacles, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy, where there's this very giving energy. There's this equal give and take. So for a lot of you, you know, I feel like you're in a place where you're feeling solid, you're feeling stable. There's an equal give and take going on here. Okay? Wheel of Fortune, see? I think this feels like a lot of the reconciliations that happen or the new connections that come in, because this is a 10, you know, this is abundance coming in, good karma coming in. A lot of the things that come in, for some reason, they bring you some financial gain. Maybe you're making a lot of new friendships or a lot of new bonds that bring in this energy that also makes it easier for money to just come towards you. I can't even explain it. It feels like, all right, it's the type of energy that you've been having around that's been making it hard for certain things to happen. And now that you're really realizing that these are the kind of connections that you want, and maybe have cut out the connections that have this Four of Swords energy, or there's no compromise, that you have things really start to move in your direction. It's like cutting out the dead weight. That's really what it seems like. Realizing what dead weight needs to be let go of. Nine of Pentacles, see? Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy. You could have Earth in your chart. Maybe be dealing with someone who's an Earth sign, or has Earth in their chart. Single lady, single man card, but also this is when the seeds that you've planted really start to come to fruition. So like I said, the connections that you come into contact now, and it could be like, this could be business, really, money, you start to see the abundance come in. Seven of Swords. Now, I was going to say, there's something here that feels a little off. And then you get the Seven of Swords. So that can be sneaky energy, lying, stealing. More air energy, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. So I'm going to say be careful. Be careful of certain people trying to get close to you. And of course, this is going to be in the Scorpio reading, because you guys are already paranoid as is. Like, let's be real. Of who you let get close to you. You don't trust people easily. And there's a reason here, all right? If you see things really starting to go in your favor, or things have been going in your favor, be careful of people who just want to benefit off of that. Be careful of people who want to take from whatever it is that you have. Three of Wands and the Ace of Swords. Some sort of information is going to come in. Now, this could be information that someone's been hiding from you, trying to hide from you, and it could come in within the three weeks or 3 months. I have to say that. Where you figure out something, or you find out something, someone tells you something about something sneaky that's been happening here. Could be about money, could just be about connections or relationships. Let's clarify the King of Swords. But I feel like that Nine of Pentacles is you. The Star, see, I felt that. Okay, this is healing certain connections that maybe were severed in the past. Certain friendships that were severed in the past. Yeah. Could be someone who is Aquarius in their chart or is an Aquarius. But somehow fixing these relationships, or it could be a relationship, brings, again, that sort of balance. It brings in this new energy that you really needed. But also, I was going to say, if there was a reason for the separation, you guys not dealing with each other anymore, friendship, whatever, be on guard, because, you know, what is that? You can't teach a old dog new tricks. Does that fit here? No. This is the one. Shame on, fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me. Okay? So if you've been fooled here by someone once and it caused you to not deal with them, you need to be on guard about this. You need to be on guard about bringing them around, or them coming around, or you reconciling and being cool again. You could, yeah, squashing shit is okay, cool. But if it's like, hey, let's be close again, you need to be careful here. You need to have your guard up. Okay? Page of Swords, see? Air energy, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. So this can be seen as, excuse me, the spying or lurking, stalking card. But also the Page of Swords is seen as kind of being very on guard, like quick to cut down whatever seems kind of shadier. So I think you're aware of this. I think you're aware, like, I got to be careful, because this person might just be trying to get close to get information from me, or this person might be trying to get close to benefit off of me. Strong air energy. See? 3 of Wands. Okay. So, fire energy. Whoa, I'm losing. Fire energy, Aries, Leo, Sag. There might be an issue here with you and your throat. I don't know what that has. Maybe you've been losing your voice. Maybe not being able to speak up, or feeling like you don't know what to say. There might be a lot of that going on too. All right. Some of you, that's literally what this is. You recovering from losing your voice, or you recovering from something that has to do with your voice. But with that 3 of Wands, there's certain opportunities that you've been waiting for to come in, that come in sooner than you expected. And it's funny, I said 3 months or 3 weeks. So look at that. Oh, look at that. The Hierophant can be seen as marriage, can be seen as traditions, can be seen as institutions like schools, churches, the court, tapping into higher knowledge, higher power, learning more things. This could also just be a certain connection that comes in that brings this sense of balance, okay? Could be someone who's a Taurus or has Taurus in their chart, or again, you could have Taurus in your chart. But either way, this can signify a very deep connection. So if you're single, there's a possibility of a very deep connection coming in sooner than you expected. You could already be in that connection. Knight of Swords. Yeah, like very unexpected. Very unexpected. High Priestess. Wow. You and this person might have like a spiritual connection. I don't want to say soul tie, and because people look at it as a negative aspect most of the time, but sometimes there are these soul ties, past life connections. This could possibly be that, where it's not a karmic situation. It's not well, everything's a lesson, but it's not something where you have to learn a hard lesson. There could be this sort of psychic tie or soul tie that comes in, or a past life tie that comes in. That's very specific. You could be in a marriage that's like that. You could be in a marriage or a deep connection that is like that, where you guys really feel deeply connected. But if you're single, I feel like this is coming in very unexpectedly too. See? Look at that. Soulmate energy, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio energy, healing, all right? Replenishing, whatever connection this is that you're in or that comes in, it's a really equal give and take. The emotions are there. Both of you really care about each other. For sure. Yeah. Wow. 5 of Pentacles. Ooh. But there is an aspect of... This feels like someone from the past. There's an aspect of someone feeling left out in the cold from the past because you've decided to get into this connection. That feels like that's for like the single people or someone who just started dating someone else. There's someone on the outside looking in at this connection and feeling some type of way. They could be an earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy. Wow. See, Wheel of Fortune again. Wow. This is similar to the Gemini reading. Maybe there's some sort of connection there. You should take a look. But you got the Wheel of Fortune twice. So, again, tens. An ending, but also a new beginning. And that's really what eclipse season is. Closing out of cycles and starting new cycles. But things really start to turn in your favor. Even if you've been feeling like this lack of abundance, like I said, it starts to pick up because I think you really start to analyze who's around you. And you're probably thinking, I'm a Scorpio. I'm always trying to figure out who the hell can I trust that's around me. Sometimes that's not the case. Sometimes you guys are very open. And then when you get burned, that's when you're like, damn, I can't be just kicking it with everybody. I can't be just having everyone around me. All right? Again. But I'm just saying, things turn in your favor. And definitely someone's going to feel some type of way that you've decided to move on or not deal with them. Ace of Wands. Yeah. There could be some form of quick money that comes in for you that you did not expect. I really feel that. So be on the lookout. See, 6 of Cups. Could be something from the past that maybe you were owed. I don't know, maybe like back pay or something for some of you, but something that from the past that you were owed that comes in. Now also, be aware if there is someone who is feeling some type of way, feeling left out in the cold and wanting to come back in. That's because they see you doing good. They see you with this this Wheel of Fortune. They see you in that 9 of Pentacles energy. They want to come back in. Be careful of that. Be careful again because there's this sneaky aspect, this untrustworthy aspect, the Chariot. See? Cancer energy. You could have Cancer in your chart, but you've moved away from that. You're just like, no. I'm good here. Like, I'm good on that. And you're not letting your card down on this. Let's clarify the 9 of Pentacles. 3 of Pentacles, see? So a lot of business opportunities, anything where you're collabing with people brings you a lot of money. This could be at work where some idea comes up between you and someone else or a group, and it gets you a promotion or it gets you a raise. Think about these things, okay? If there's been anything that you've been working on or whatever. But for single people in this aspect, there's a lot of people who are vying for your attention. But it seems like there's very much one specific person that you're interested in. They could be an earth. Wow, I was going to say they could be an earth sign. Then you got the Nine of Pentacles again. So, yeah. There's only one person that I think you're truly interested in. Obviously, if you're in a relationship, you're married, that's that person. But for the singles or people who kind of just got into a relationship, there are multiple people kind of here trying to vie for your attention, but there's only one person. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy, okay? They seem to be on the same frequency as you, because I said this Nine of Pentacles seems like you. They're on the same frequency. That's who you want to work together with. That's who you want to collab with, okay? And let's see, look at that. At the bottom of the deck, the King of Pentacles, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy. Yeah, you guys are looking very abundant. You guys are looking very stable. Even if right now it doesn't feel like that, it picks up. It definitely picks up. See? A lot of options. You got a lot of options if you're single. The Emperor. But I think you're only trying to deal with whoever's in this type of energy. Who's in this type of energy? The King of Pentacles, the Emperor. Really on their game. They could be their own boss. They could have their own company or something. This can be seen as Aries energy, husband, father figure. For some of you, this is who you are married to or connected to right now. But for the ones who are single and they're like, I don't really like the options that I have right now, this is who I feel like you end up wanting to entertain. Someone who's just really in their power, someone who's definitely stable, again, and just on the same frequency as you, on the same vibe, on the same level. See? The Sun, Leo energy. They could have Leo in their chart. You could have Leo in your chart, but whoever it is, they bring you some sense of joy. So let's see what we need to focus on, or what themes might come up in the month of December. Some of you could literally have bought a new house or thinking about buying a new house or buying property. Don't know why I feel the need to say that, but I do, okay? Look at that, the Strength card. Leo energy again. So there's really this need to kind of get out of your mind and stop obsessing over, you know, the smallest of details. It's making you anxious, and there's no reason. You don't have any reason here. There's nothing here where I'm like, you need to worry about obsessing over the details. I think everything flows just right for you. This is also manifestation. So again, you start to see the things the seeds that you've planted, and it could be coming back from the last eclipse season. All right, where you manifested certain things or you wanted certain things to come in, and they're coming in. You just have to have the strength to give it time, because I think it's going to come in very unexpected. Queen of Pentacles in the reverse. Ooh. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy. So, I'm going to say this. If there are any people around you who, again, don't want to see you with that Wheel of Fortune energy. They don't want to see you making a certain amount of money. They don't want to see you on top. Be careful of that. They want to see you in this. They don't want to see you in this. They don't want to see you in that. Okay? Even if it means them trying to sabotage you in some way. That's why I said I feel like there's a need to be kind of defensive or on guard. And this could be anyone, because let's be real. Sometimes your biggest haters are the people that are closest to you. This could be family. This could be friends who want to see you in that space. But I don't think you do. You know, I don't think they don't get to see that. Okay? Ace of Pentacles, see? Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy. So embrace the new beginnings. Embrace the things that are offered to you. There's definitely some sort of offer that comes in. Material, possibly. Some of you, this could be engagement. Okay? You know, like an engagement during a holiday season, or thinking about engagement. But there seems to be a lot coming in. There's a lot of new energy coming in for Scorpio, for sure. Especially because the Taurus Scorpio axis will be switching, I believe, in 2022. So things are going to start looking up for you. It's really on paying attention to the signs, paying attention to people's actions. People are creatures of habit. And if you've seen someone do something once, they're most likely going to do it again. Okay? And then you have the Eight of Cups at the bottom of the deck here too. So a lot of walking away, a lot of transformation. Okay, let's get an oracle. Dormant. I think that's the Hanged Man, if I'm not mistaken, which is Pisces energy. Let's see. It is the Hanged Man. So there could be a change in perspective happening here. But it could also be that you have been feeling kind of stuck in your head, obsessing over things, over analyzing things, not making moves. And there's this change, I think, that comes in. So it says, shunning, shutting, willful ignorance, being stuck, awaiting a better time, hibernating. 3 closed eyes sit in separate spaces. Above and below them are inviting emerald crystalline prisms, which represent the potential for awakening. The eyes being in separate spaces suggest there is no unity present, no universal effort happening. They are shut, which means they perhaps do not want to see what is happening before them. The middle eye, known as the ajna or third eye, is also closed, which tells us that it is not just a mere case of quietude happening, but we are actually in a dormant state on all levels of being. What does dormancy mean in this case? Dormancy can come in the form as aforementioned denial, when we have shunned away reality for too long, placing barriers up between us and what we have to deal with. But it can also come in the form of slowing down, quieting down, and powering down for a time. We must be careful about which one we are tending to, as the former will only lead to more suffering and results of neglect. The latter, however, is an important phase which we must all enter from time to time. Just like the earth, we too have seasons. We too must enter a restful slumber. We too cannot utterly exude life and bounty at all times. We need rest, rejuvenation, introspection, and quiet. Okay, so if you've been running around, not giving yourself the time to really reflect, rest, there's this need to do that. But also, if you've been kind of being in a state of denial, not really realizing things that I said to keep your eyes open for, there's a need to do that. Get out of that Hanged Man energy. Again, maybe you have Pisces somewhere in your chart or dealing with someone who has Pisces in their chart, but there's a need to get out of that Hanged Man energy. As a matter of fact, the Hanged Man is the card right before the Death card, your card, Scorpio. So it's right before that ending. It's right before that transition. So again, don't forget to like, share, subscribe, comment. Again, check out your moon rising in Venus. Peace.